So which is better, salt ice or regular ice? I'm going to freeze them all and then see how cold they are after I take them out. I'm gonna make me some salt ice for a cooler. So I've taken some canning and pickling salt, and I'm gonna kind of pour it into a little container. This one here is basically a half a cup, well, in a liquid measure cup. I'm then going to make some of these, fill some of these with water and salt, make it salt water, and then use those to cool a cooler. As you can see, this is going to be a bit less sweet than the original. Maybe I'll fill the originals with just pure unsweetened with water, and the originals with this salt concoction. I ended up needing to hold my hand here and bring the funnel in here in order to get it in. It was too difficult to pour it in the other way. But you can see the salt down there. Okay, I got myself another quarter cup of this Morton's canning salt, which is basically just pure salt without anti-clumping agents like table salt would have. So this is actually more pure than table salt. Now I'm gonna fill it with water. So the canning salt and the water are mixing. And I'm gonna fill it up most of the top with a little bit of expansion. I'm not gonna shake it a little bit. I noticed that in my previous salt ice, some of the salt had settled to the bottom, but it's because I probably put too much salt in it. And because of that, it was saturated and couldn't dissolve. Also, when the water gets colder, it can hold less salt. So it's possible that this too will percolate out some salt. Okay, I'm now gonna put it into the freezer. I had to set my freezer on extra cold, one of its coldest settings, because I noticed that it wasn't solidifying if I didn't do that. Okay, I just pulled out these two ice waters. And I'm gonna put them in there. I put a cold pack in there too, but that's just padding at this point. So let's see how we are doing. This is now, it's almost 3 hours after I put the salt ice in. Let's find out how we're doing. Definitely it's quite cold. "15 degrees is the coldest. So basically it's on a Fahrenheit scale, so sub-zero. So salt ice is maintaining sub-freezing temperatures. And then I'm going to just add these 2 extra bottles in here just to give it extra cooling capability. Then I can measure this and look at the surface temperatures of the objects, and also to see how long they remain solid, and see if the salt ice outperforms the regular ice significantly. Note I added a little cross-cut X at the bottom for drainage. That's just because some of the ice was condensing and frosting. This has frost on it, even though it's soft. Here it is for the next experiment. Stay tuned for more.